Huawei is once again making headlines in the smartphone world, and this time, it's about their upcoming flagship, the Mate 80 series. According to recent reports, Huawei is expected to significantly upgrade its in-house Kirin 5G chipset for this lineup, focusing on two critical aspects: performance and power efficiency. These improvements could place Huawei back in a stronger position in the high-end smartphone market. The news comes from a reliable source on Weibo, tipster at Smart Pikachu, who claims that Huawei is working on a renovated version of the Kirin chip. The enhancements aren't just software-level tweaks, they're deep hardware-level changes that may give the Mate 80 a serious performance boost. One of the key innovations expected in this new Kirin chip is a completely new packaging technology. This upgraded packaging approach is aimed at reducing the physical gap between different SoC components. In simpler terms, the different parts of the chip will be placed closer together. This tighter integration not only reduces the overall size of the chip, but also improves data transfer speed and processing efficiency. When components are closer, communication between them becomes faster, which means your apps open quicker, games run smoother, and multitasking becomes seamless. Another interesting implication of this chip redesign is the possibility of Huawei using a 5-in fabrication process. Now, this is still speculative, but it's something worth keeping an eye on. A smaller chip size like 5-in means more transistors can fit into the same space, leading to faster performance and lower power consumption. Huawei initially aimed to use a 5-in chip in the Mate 70 series, but that didn't happen. The main reasons were external restrictions, lack of access to advanced chip-making equipment, and limitations in local chip production. But things could be changing with the Mate 80. If Huawei has managed to overcome some of those hurdles, we might finally see the debut of a true 5-in Kirin chip in a Huawei phone. And if that happens, it could be a game changer for the company in the flagship space. What's also intriguing is that Huawei might add an auxiliary processor to the Mate 80 series. Although there's no clear information yet on what exactly this processor will do, it's rumored to be a self-developed companion chip. Its purpose? Likely to further boost overall performance, handle specialized tasks, or improve power management. This would allow the main Kirin chip to focus on critical operations while offloading secondary tasks to this new processor, leading to better efficiency and smoother user experience. Put simply, all these improvements, new chip packaging, potential 5-in process, and the addition of an auxiliary processor could work together to significantly raise the bar for Huawei's in-house silicon. You can expect faster speeds, longer battery life, and better thermal management in the Mate 80 series. Not only would this be beneficial for regular users, but it could also appeal to mobile gamers, content creators, and professionals who rely on heavy apps and multitasking. It's worth noting that Huawei typically introduces new versions of the Kirin processor with each flagship release. The Mate 70 series introduced a fresh version, and another upgrade was expected with the Pura 80 lineup. While that didn't exactly happen, Huawei did deliver a refined version of the Kirin 9020 chip in the Pura X model. This chip is now rumored to also appear in the Pura 80, though it's still a modified version of an older processor, not a complete generational leap. As of now, the exact roadmap for Huawei's chipset releases this year remains unclear, but one thing is for sure: if the Mate 80 does indeed come with a truly upgraded Kirin chip, it will mark a major step forward for Huawei's in-house silicon development. With rising competition from Apple's A-series and Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips, Huawei's efforts in refining the Kirin line are critical. The Mate 80 series still has some time before its official launch, so there's likely more information to come the next few months. Whether it's more leaked specs, early benchmark scores, or official announcements, things will get clearer as we approach the launch window. For now, though, Huawei fans and tech enthusiasts alike have something big to look forward to. If these early insights hold true, the Mate 80 could be one of Huawei's most powerful and efficient smartphones, yet powered by a next-gen Kirin chip that redefines what's possible under current constraints. Stay tuned for more updates as we get closer to the official reveal.